Can you hear me?
Yep.
Good evening, Mr. Premier. My question is that given it seems that vaccination passports are making headway in many political spheres, will you and your government advance legislation to make it illegal for a business or government service to discriminate against a person on the grounds of vaccination status? And then, if not, then why not?
Thanks, Jeff. The answer is that we've not intended to introduce legislation like that, although we oppose vaccine passports, because we believe there's already protection for people in the Privacy Act. And to summarize it, the Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act makes it illegal to require that people divulge personal information, particularly related to their health, unless it is for very narrow, narrowly circumscribed reasons that are obviously justifiable. For example, if you're applying for life insurance, the insurance company has a right to know if you've got a severe pre-existing condition. But otherwise, we believe that it would be a privacy rights violation under the law for employers or other kinds of businesses, or for governments for that matter, to demand information on your personal health status, including whether or not you have been vaccinated. So, Jeff, that is our belief. But I'll tell you what, it was just in the last week or so, other people have been raising the same question that you just posed to me, Jeff, about whether we should bring forward specific legislation on this. And I commit to you that I will ask our lawyers to take a closer look at that, to see if indeed we do need stronger protection. But let me be absolutely clear: the government of Alberta will not support or facilitate anything remotely like a vaccine passport. We think it's a obvious violation of personal privacy. And we will be bringing forward our amendments to the Public Health Act as well. I think next week, early April at the latest, that will repeal the power of the government to force inoculation on people. Now, we've never had the intention of using that. Apparently, it never has been used, although it's been in law since 1910. But we will be repealing that. We'll also be repealing certain extraordinary powers that the government has in the Public Health Act, for example, to legislate, to modify legislation by executive order. That has been there since 9/11 back in 2001. And we were rightly criticized for having used that power back a year ago. I took a step back and said, this is not consistent with our parliamentary democracy. We will be repealing those powers as well next month.
Thank you. I think our next question